And good morning, everybody. This is GGFan wishing you a happy Saturday, bringing you the game of the day. I'm still using Elemental Assault. However, I ended up changing the lead to Tauros as per Borier's recommendation. I think leading with Tauros has a couple of advantages on this team. If I face off against an opposing lead Jinx, for example, I will probably force it out. If I face off against lead Gengar, which, by the way, I've been running into a lot on ladder lately, I have a fighting chance. Gengar and Tauros have the same speed stat, and I can kill the Gengar in one hit with Earthquake, or at the very least force it out. I still have Jinx, but now it's in the back. I think Jinx works very well on this team. As, having a reliable sleep inducer. It can switch into Alakazam. If I face off against the lead Alakazam, I can safely switch into Jinx. I think this team benefits from having a sleep inducer for sure. So I'm still using Elemental Assault, but I changed the lead to Tauros. This was the best game I had yesterday. To be honest, every game I had was garbage. It was atrocious. I got saddled by some horrendous RNG. So I haven't had too much luck in the realm of RNGBY lately, as I used to call it. I used to call RBY RNGBY. I think people still use that nickname today. That dubious, humorous way of referring to Gen 1. So yeah, this was the best game I had. I think it was fairly entertaining, so let's get into it. So, as I said, I changed the lead to Tauros, and I get yet another lead Gengar. I click on Earthquake. The opponent stays in, but instead of trying their luck with Hypnosis, they use Explosion. Luckily, it's not a critical hit. In comes Cloyster. I can safely switch into Jinx, take the Blizzard. Critical hit, though. That's kind of annoying. Put it to sleep. I click on Psychic. Should have clicked on Blizzard. Now I click on Blizzard, 41%. I go down to Hyper Beam. I was expecting Body Slam, but oh well. Jinx did its job. I send in Tauros. I'm just going to try my luck with Hyper Beam. Go for the critical hit. In comes Executor. I land the crit. 90%. That's a very low roll. A critical hit Hyper Beam actually has the potential to kill Executor. A low roll is something like 89%. That's the absolute lowest you can get. So 90% is very low. Down I go. I send in Zapdos. Executor is at 10%. Thunderbolt does at least 12%. So this is guaranteed to kill it. No reason to use Drill Peck here. I have a fairly good hunch that this Snorlax has self-destruct because it already revealed Hyper Beam. I decide that Zapdos is more valuable than the other legendary birds I have, especially Moltres, so I decide to let Moltres take the self-destruct. In comes Persian. That surprised me. I have Snorlax and I have Counter. I'm pretty sure the opponent will use Slash. Counter kills Persian in one hit. At this point, all I need to win is not to get frozen. I can still lose with very bad luck. I've got Articuno. I send in Articuno. Luckily, Articuno, being an Ice-type Pokemon, is immune to freeze. It cannot be frozen. So the opponent has to go for Body Slam. Hyper Beam will not kill it, even if it's a critical hit. So all I have to do is dodge very bad luck. Body Slam's a critical hit, but it doesn't paralyze me and I win. Opponent forfeits. I mean, Yeah, no, opponent couldn't win because I would have kept Articuno in. I would have let Articuno go. Zapdos Thunderbolt does well over 90% to Cloyster, so this game was over. The opponent realized that and forfeited. And that's it. This is the game of the day. I worked my way up to 1200. It was not easy to do so, to be honest. I had a really bad day on ladder yesterday. But I'll keep at it. I'll keep plugging away. My goal, as I said yesterday, is to get my score to at least 1300 with this team. I will try my best to do so. And that's it. Wishing you a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.